Thanks so much for tuning into the NBA here on 2K Sports. Sunday night in the NBA.
And the Bulls go through their pregame routine. We're in the place they call the United Center. In Chicago, the home of the Bulls, where today we'll be broadcasting live. Well, before you look ahead to your busy week, sit down, relax, pull up a chair as we bring you
Welcome, everyone. I'm Damon Bruce, and this is the NBA on 2K.
We're broadcasting from Chicago as the Bulls get ready to take the hardwood here at the United Center. A quick check now at the starting five for both teams. And one of the guys we'll be seeing in this one, James Harden.
Yeah, Kevin, he's one of the great ball handlers in this league. Just watch what he's able to do with his dribble and how hard he makes it for his defender to stay with him.
And you can't talk about him without mentioning his great passing ability. Not just the right pass, not just perfect placement, but excellent timing to spring his guys for the best possible look.
Today's game finds the Nuggets winding down their road trip. A great start to the season for them, notching 3 wins to tip it off.
Looking at the Nuggets, they've certainly lived up to expectations in this young season. Much improved and very confident in how they're playing.
Yeah, a team solidly in the hunt for the playoffs. Plenty of talent on that roster. They're just looking to get better each and every day.
So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against the Boston Celtics.
And one way to nullify a home court advantage like they did that night, Kevin, light it up from the three-point line. Nothing is more demoralizing to a home crowd.
Steve, you're exactly right. I mean, that was the great equalizer. Their perimeter play definitely took them over the top.
The open shot, Anthony, and it's Denver with the rebound. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
Well, some called their series last year kind of a measuring stick for which conference was the better one, and they represented their conference pretty well.
It's Harden with the drive. That's good. Harden's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Nuggets. Outside Anthony, defended by Bogdanovich. Milton, he's covered by Murray. 4 on the clock. And here's Anthony for 3. And it's Anthony again missing. Steve just talked about it. These teams were in very similar positions in their respective conference standings last season.
And Kevin, they made their conference look pretty good by taking both of those games.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so just over a minute and a half played. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, I spoke with the head coach of the Bulls. Coach said that even though this is the first meeting of the year, he didn't expect there to be much of a feeling out period between the teams. He said, listen, we have a group of guys that can all score and do it in a hurry. I expect us to come right at them and test their defense early on. They'll definitely be on the attack, guys.
Thanks a lot, Doris. As we might have guessed, their offensive strategy playing heavily into their approach here, guys.
Well, that's kind of their identity as a team. This is a club that likes to score, that likes to really move the ball and execute. And that's how they're able to win games.
But if that's their main focus, Steve, they need to get it going right away. If they don't get into a good rhythm early, then things could start to fall apart.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Nuggets shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And for the season, guys, they're about 73% from the line. So kind of a mediocre shooting club.
And you know their performance at the line. It's definitely dropped off. Not the trend they were looking for.
And he can't hit the second. The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Guarded by Harden. The 17-footer. And that one goes long.
He's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
Here's Murray, guarded by Walker. Murray, good. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Walker dishes to Harris. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up. Good on the jump shot. Here is Harden. A 17-point game for him in the win against Boston.
He was a factor defensively as well. He blocked 2 shots. I thought he changed several other.
Now, here is Harden. With the lead pass. Picked off in midair. Harris setting the pick for Walker. He feeds it to Carmelo. Back to Walker. Here's the 3. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Walker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Walker against Harden. Back to Robinson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Robinson. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Shot is no good, and it's Denver the other way. Murray, the pass to Bogdanovich, and that one's good. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket of the night.
And they're nearly perfect from the floor early on. 4 of their first 5 shots they've drained.
The feed to Walker. Shoots it up. The 19-footer is on the money. Walker's got 5 now. Last game for the Bulls, they picked up the W against New Orleans.
And across the board in that game, they just shot the lights out. They had a fantastic offensive night.
Yeah, rarely do you see a team get that hot. In total, I mean, everybody was knocking them down. They were spraying it from everywhere.
And here is Harris. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Here's Milton. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. There's a screen by Robinson. Bogdanovich passes to Murray. Carmelo Anthony grabs the ball.
What was the defense doing there? And he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Milton guarded by Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Anthony. Puts up a 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Anthony's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Phoenix. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, the Denver Nuggets, 3 games behind.
When I look at Denver, they've certainly looked more than solid to start this season. I mean, still one of the top teams in the league, and getting it done impressively.
Yeah, the regular season is really just a warm-up for them. I mean, the question is how deep they'll be able to go once the playoffs roll around.
And here is Robinson following the 3-pointer by Carmelo Anthony. Harden, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Nuggets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw good from Harden. And so he makes both from the line.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Back to Harris. Stanford, guarded by Robinson. And there's the pass to Harris. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. And now let's take a look at a very well-rounded group of players. Shooting guards who could rebound with the big boys. James Harden, #1.
And you know what he gives away in terms of size to other big men down low, he makes up for with his agility and determination. That's what makes him such an outstanding rebounder.
Yeah, I'd like to go back to one thing you said there, Steve, is determination. You can't be as good a rebounder as he is from the 2-guard spot without significant determination and effort. I mean, and he brings it every night.
Outside Anthony.
Looked to me like the defender didn't get squared up and get his feet set.
Good work by the officials. A nice call. That play can be tough to judge sometimes.
And the Nuggets making a change here. And here are the Bulls now. 4-point game. Here's Harris. It's rebounded by Murray. Denver's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Harden gets a screen from Murray. Pass to Bogdanovich. And a miss there on the triple. Bulls have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Number 88. The shot is off. And Denver the other way now. Harden the screen. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
It's still early on, Kevin, in this new basketball season for Chicago. Here's where they stand in the NBA ranking. 1st in 3-point shooting, 5th in blocks, and they are in the top third of the league in assists. With the quality of players they have, you thought they might be better there, but not bad.
And you look at those numbers, and what obviously stands out is first in the league in three-point shooting. That's amazing. They've just done a nice job of spacing the floor, getting good looks for their shooters out there, and really passing the ball unselfishly.
The Nuggets leading by 4. Now Murray. He had 19 points in the win against the Celtics in Boston. Now here is Harris. Milton. He's covered by Murray. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Milton. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
Some of the quickest hands in the league on him, guys. And we see it in how often he's able to poke a ball loose, just as his man is going up for the shot.
And also, there aren't many players better at anticipating an opponent's next move, waiting for his moment and then jumping in the way of a pass to come up with the steal. He's got that mastered.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Nuggets have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. And Holiday kicks to Johnson. Passes it to Little. There's a good screen. On the wing, Brooks. Lock at 6. The finger roll finish at the bucket. And the Nuggets lead by 4. Chicago's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Number 88 sinks the triple.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
Holiday dishes to Brooks. Johnson. Back to Brooks. Outside Holiday. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Shoots. That one off the back iron and out.
Great defense there. You really have to challenge him at that range.
Releases. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Great defensive anticipation there to challenge that shooter.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Brown is checked in for Chicago. The Nuggets have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Brooks right side. From outside the arc. Count the bucket. Brooks has got 5.
And that's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Bulls trail by 4. The dish to Burks. Ace. He kicks to Burks. Off the mark here with the three-point shot. Feeds it to Holiday. Brooks with a screen on Brown. Brooks outside. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. 7 points in the game. Chicago's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Ace defended by Little. Kicks to Burks. Fires for 3. He dishes it to Brown. Hands it from downtown.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
Outside Holiday. Brooks kicks to Holiday. Back to Brooks. On the wing, Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Number 77. Soft touch off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
We got a narrow edge here in rebounding early on. You wonder how much that'll play going forward.
Well, I like the way they've set the tone. You know, they're going to have to continue to work at it, but rebounds will be key in this game, no question about it.
Holiday with the three. Another three for Denver.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And so the first quarter is in the books. Nuggets ahead.
This Friday night.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And the Nuggets guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense. They got good ball movement. They established a nice rhythm.
Yeah, not stagnant at all. Free-flowing and fluid at the offensive end.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Nuggets. The Nuggets leading by 4. They set the pick. Dishes it to Brooks. A three. It's all in by the Bulls.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Brooks has got 5 now.
He had to wait for a while, all the way until now. But he's finally got his first three-pointer of the game.
An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. And the Nuggets lead by 3. Chicago's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. No luck. Denver's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Brooks with the steal. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
And on top of that, they're really starting to knock down that long-range three ball tonight as well.
The first one falls, and the Nuggets making a change here. Robinson's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. So it's Denver now. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Let's take a brief moment to look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's feistiest defensive teams. 4th, the Nuggets.
This team is an elite defensive team. Why? Because they do a nice job moving their feet, positioning their body, and playing with active hands. And when you do that, you come up with steals, and they're one of the league's best in that category as a team.
And the first one at the line is good. One misses. The Bulls have gone 2 or 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. He feeds it to Brown.
He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul. And as long as he can avoid a third before the half, I think he's fine.
He passes it to Burks. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. The shot, no good.
Boy, that's airtight defense. Not much room to get that shot off.
Now the feed to Holiday. The shot. Shot is off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Winslow. Good. He hits the jump shot. And the Nuggets lead by 4. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Brown with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And the pass to Burks. The Bulls keep it alive. Number 3. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Nuggets leading by 4. Hampton passes to Holiday. Kept alive.
That's a tough one there because he's wide open. That's a shot he expects to make.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Here's where Denver stands in the NBA statistics as we get started this season. 4th in steal, 11th in rebounding. And as far as block shots go, not a strong suit for this team. Only top 20 in the league. They really don't do a good job of defending the paint.
The key really to me out of all those numbers, Clark, is the steals because that's become their identity defensively. They're a real ball-hawking team. They like to get out and put pressure on the offense, force mistakes, and when they do that, they're tough to stop in transition.
And the Bulls making a change here. Harris is checked in. And Burks hits 2 free throws. Denver in the lead. Outside Holiday. Launches a 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
The Nuggets with another miss. The Bulls have gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. Harris dishes to Burks. Ace pass to Burks. From the arc. And again, Chicago. No good. Passes it to Hampton. Back to Holiday. A 3-ball. Brooks pulls it in.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
Here's Stafford. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
Martin's checked in for Denver. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Denver's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Winslow. And the 3 off target.
That's not his shot at all. Way too far beyond his range.
Base. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Bulls lead by 3. The Nuggets shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. Hampton. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Harris kicks to Brown. There's the dish to Burks. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots just have not dropped for him today.
Fires from the corner. Winslow. Denver the rebound. Robinson, that's good.
They have got to put a body on it because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Base. A 3-pointer, no good. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Chicago. They hold the first-place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, the Cavaliers tied in first place with them.
You know, I think for Chicago, quite honestly, guys, they're playing a brand of basketball that very few people thought they were capable of playing at any point this season. Never mind right from the start.
And for a team that might not have the talent of some of the other top clubs around the league, getting off to this good start has been critical. I think a slow start might have doomed them.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Murray's checked in. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Chicago trailing here, looking ahead to their next and playing at New Orleans. They'll match up against the Pelicans. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
I'll be anxious to see what ends up happening with that Pelicans game. Should be a good one.
Now, here's Brooks. He's got 9. Clock is at 3. Shoots from 14. No good. Great D that time from Martin.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Robinson goes in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You know, the defense that time was just content to stay out of the way. I mean, no resistance at all. They let him do exactly what he wanted to right there.
Steve, no one looked too anxious to take him off.
No, you know, guys, I think that speaks to his strength and his agility. I mean, he's not a guy you want to stand in the way of as a defender.
Bulls trail by 3. And here is Harris. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Brown outside. He kicks to Burks. 6 to shoot. And it's sent back by Hampton.
Oh, boy, he is just cold as ice. I don't think he's going to be the one to help them cut into the lead.
Back to Martin. There's the triple. Shot misses. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Harris passes to Burks. Feeds it to Harris. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Kicks it to Burks. Here's Milton. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 7.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
Here's Hampton. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
Just another outstanding play down low. These teams couldn't be farther apart in their effectiveness in the paint today.
Yeah, that's right. It's been all good at one end, and we'll try to be diplomatic here and just say not so good at the other.
Now, here's Burks. He's got 9.
Hey, stay there.
High post try. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Martin's got 4 rebounds in this game. The Nuggets shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Robinson inside. He digs the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
Chicago with the ball, trailing by 4. Burks defended by Hampton, and the shot is good. Burks has got 11.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead. Watch outside!
Here's Hampton. No good on the 3. It's a close game here in Chicago. Now, here's Burks. He's covered by Murray. Here's Milton. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Great shooters. Boy, can they make or break you down the stretch. Here's the league's top shooters right now. The Bulls have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. First free throw is good. And the Nuggets making a change here. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Denver in the lead. And Bogdanovich kicks to Harden. Hit his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Bulls making a switch here. Here's Bogdanovich. His last outing, he had 18 points. Misses off the left iron. Here's Harris. Here's Milton. The dive for the ball. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Nuggets. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game will be a quick pitch stop before hitting the road again.
Tell you, I'm anxious to see what ends up happening with that Knicks game. Should be a good one.
The Nuggets shooting just 39% in their second quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Harden. Robinson sets a screen for Harden. Fires the three. No good from Bogdanovich. The Bulls shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. And it's blocked by Murray. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. And here's what the Chicago Bulls schedule is looking like. Their next game is at New Orleans Arena for a game with the Pelicans. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
I think a lot of people will be paying close attention to that Boston game, guys.
Now here is Harris. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 5 on the clock. The 17-footer. Jump shot is good that time. The Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
The pass to Bogdanovich. Fader on the way. Here's Robinson. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Pass to Anthony. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Harden the pass to Murray. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 5.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
He dishes it to Harris. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Harris has got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, offensively, he's just one of those guys that needs a touch of space to get his shot up. That's all. And if he runs his man off a screen or somehow finds an opening, well, that's it. He's going to let that thing go.
And you know what, Steve? We also have to talk about his shooting. I mean, the fact that he copes with tight D better than anyone is something to make note of. His percentage stays the same, and if he's wide open, he's automatic.
Here's Harris. James Harden picking up that last basket. From the line, and the basket by Harris. Harris has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And he's starting to pick things up here after a tough first quarter.
Harden against Walker. Here's Murray. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
Steve, so close.
Well, such a seesaw affair, back and forth. I mean, this has been an unbelievable game to watch.
Harden up top, pulls up. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
Yeah, he showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
And the first half ends in a close one. Nuggets lead by 3. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Welcome. It'll be the
Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
A gorgeous view of the Chicago skyline as we welcome you back.
So far in the game for Alec Burks, he's got 11 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
Which can't be undervalued, Clark. So many times a game can come down to which team wins the free throw battle.
Walker guarded by Harden. And he jams it with authority. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
So on the floor for Denver, we've got Harden. Bogdanovich out there with Robinson. And it's Martin in at the four-man position. Murray, the pass to Bogdanovich. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. That one's on Anthony. The Nuggets have really been struggling with their free throws, only made 5. More misses than makes so far. And he makes the first.
You know, this is a common problem for them, their inability to consistently knock down their free throws.
Both free throws good from Bogdanovich. Bulls trail by 3. Harris with it. Anthony backing him down. Right side to Walker. Here's Stafford. Harden grabs the miss. The Nuggets leading by 3. Harden draws the double. Outside, Martin. From outside, off the mark. The Bulls shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Walker dishes to Harris. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Harris has got 9.
Boy, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
Harden kicks to Bogdanovich. Fires it up. And he knocks down the jumper. He's got 12. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Knocks it loose. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Out to Anthony. For the tie. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Harden's got his 3rd rebound tonight. He passes to Murray. Fires from the wing. And it comes off the front of the rim. Bulls trail by 3. Carmelo. Clock at 6. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it and look to finish the play right there.
And the free throw, no good. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Robinson. Shot is off. Walker with some nice D.
And they've been off target now on 3 of the first 4 shots they've taken in this second half.
Milton. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. 10 points for him. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
Looking over there at Steve. He's enjoying every second of it.
Me too. Man, this has been great, guys. The fans getting their money's worth here. Both teams just playing so hard out there.
Murray, good. Bulls have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd. Stafford, guarded by Robinson. It's tipped. He feeds it to Harris. Shot clock at 6. Good. Harris has got 11 points. The Nuggets trail. Pass to Murray. Here's Bogdanovich. Anthony with the defensive effort.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Robinson with the block. Inside, here's Murray, and he uses the glass on the layup. 11 points in the game.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
Chicago calls timeout. At this point of the game, always important to stay focused, and while the coach goes over the game plan, these players are getting a much-needed chance to rehydrate and refuel with Gatorade. And guys, we know the drill well, all three of us drinking the Gatorade too.
Yeah, no question.
right.
I mean, Kevin, people have no idea the fatigue that can set in during a telecast. And so it's important for us to stay hydrated all game long.
Clark, you're always hydrated.
Yeah, I try to be, but it's usually with a combination of H2O and Gatorade.
I love Gatorade. Look at Steve, got the Gatorade shirt on.
Yeah, he's really immersed in the Gatorade.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. After the made shot for Murray.
And his mechanics are just all out of whack now. He just has no feel for his shot.
Well, his numbers certainly back that fact up. I mean, he has gone ice cold here.
Here's Bogdanovich. He's got 12. Passes to Murray. Johnson outside. Shoots a three. Gets it to go. Now it's a 4-point Nugget lead.
Well, they're in great position here, and it's thanks in large part to their three-point shooting.
You called that right. They are lighting it up from behind the arc this half.
And that one's good.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Now the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Harden. Murray. Johnson outside. Another three for Denver.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
It does look like their energy is lacking at this point.
And there's the feed to Walker. The 19-foot shot. The shot is off. And Denver the other way now. Here's Murray. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Nuggets.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
And that's helped with their passing game, too, because they're getting a lot of assists by sharing the ball and moving it.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Both free throws good for Murray.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
Now here is Harris. 11 points in the game. Bulls moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. And it's good. 5 points in the game. The Nuggets leading by 4. Now Murray. 13 points in the game. Brooks, pass to Murray. Here's Little. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Let's take a second to see the teams that have been the toughest inside this season so far. Number 5, the Bulls.
And I think a lot of it has to do with their defensive schemes, guys, because they rotate beautifully, and somebody is always there to protect the basket.
First one falls for him. Martin's checked in for Johnson. Both free throws good from Little. Bulls trail by 6. Now here's Walker. 5 points in the game. Then Tiny gets the jumper to fall. Walker's got 7 points in the game. Denver's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. They set the pick. There's the dish to Brooks. James Harden. He's checked in for the Nuggets. From downtown, gets it to go. 12 points for him.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
Now here is Harris. 11 points in the game. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
Harden the pass to Brooks. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Back to Harris. Right side to Walker. Shoots. Brooks grabs the board. The Nuggets leading by 7. They get the rebound. Brooks right side. Makes the lead pass. A second chance effort. And it's Martin that time on the assist by Brooks. Martin's got his second basket of the night. Oh, wow, guys. Doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
Yeah, he's not happy right now. You can see it's really hurting him.
You sure can, Steve. I mean, it's difficult to say exactly how serious it is, but hopefully we'll have an update soon.
Robinson's checked in for the Nuggets. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Harden outside. Harden gets a screen from Brooks. Pass to Little. Just 5 on the clock. Lets a floater go. Here's Robinson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Bulls making a switch here. Bulls trail by 9. He kicks it to Burks for the 3, and the shot is good. Burks has got 14.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Harden dishes to Robinson. Robinson off a pick from Little. Harden the pass to Little. 6 to shoot. Harden kicks to Martin. He's on target from 8 feet out. Martin's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Chicago's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Stanford, guarded by Robinson. Feeds to Carmelo. Lets it fly. No good. And the Nuggets going the other way.
And are they ever working inside? Good job on the glass.
Excellent job on the glass, Steve. I agree. I mean, they're battling in there. They're fighting, they're scrapping, they're clawing, and they're getting the job done.
Brooks misses. Bulls trail by 8. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Burks' shot is good. Burks has got 16. The Nuggets have gone 8 of 16 in the 3rd quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Harden kicks to Martin. It's Brooks on the wing. That's good.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Now, here's Burks. He's got 16. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Milton. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Another good look there, and that's his 2nd three-pointer of the game.
Denver calls timeout. And the Nuggets making a change here. The Nuggets leading by 5. They set the screen. Here's Bogdanovich. The Nuggets with another miss.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
Hits the bucket. Now it's just a 3-point Nugget lead. Denver's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Back to Brooks. Takes the three. Hits the bucket. Brooks has got 5 points now this quarter. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Burks kicks to Harris. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Bulls have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. The first free throw is good. And the Nuggets making a change here. Holiday's checked in. Second free throw, no good. The Nuggets leading by 5. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Bogdanovich has got 15 points. There's a screen. And stolen by Murray. Holiday goes in. Here's Bogdanovich. He tied up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Nuggets ahead. They're up by 8. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports.
This Wednesday.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Kicks to Holiday. And he connects with the jumper. Holiday's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Nuggets. Bulls trail by 10. And for Denver. Bogdanovich out there with Robinson. And it's Holiday in at the 2 guard. Outside, Walker. Ace. And it's off from 3-point range.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. That's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And, you know, from a number standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
One for Chicago. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play. Martin's checked in for Robinson. Into the Bulls, shooting at a decent 44% clip here. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with. We've got Bogdanovich, and it's Martin in at the 4 slot. Milton, he's covered by Murray. Shot from the low block. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And the first one goes. He hits both from the stripe. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Pass to Harden. Harden left side. Clock at 6. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And here is Harris. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. He dishes it to Carmelo. Here's Milton. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 3 assists in the game. The Nuggets leading by 8. Here's Murray. Harden outside. He passes to Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Anthony. And it's Walker penetrating. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on James Harden. The first one falls. Robinson's checked in for the Nuggets. Brooks comes in for Bogdanovich. Both free throws good from Anthony. Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. It's Harden with the drive. Rejected by Anthony. Harris with it. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. And the dunk by Walker.
Well, I tell you, that's outstanding determination to track that rebound down and fight his way to the bucket for the throwdown.
Clark, that is the effort they're going to need for the rest of this game.
And not just on the offensive glass, Kevin, but all over the floor.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he's trying to take the wind out of their sails here. I mean, they're on the wrong end of a bad run. They got to sort things out.
I think things were very close to spiraling out of control if he didn't burn one there.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
During that break, Coach Mike Malone had some words for his team. His advice clear-cut. I want to see you playing to win, not playing not to lose. I don't care what the lead is. We do not back off.
And so here is Chicago after the three-pointer from Brooks. Stafford, guarded by Robinson. Here's Stafford. Can't hit. Some solid defense from Robinson. Here's Murray, guarded by Walker. Back to Harden. This is to Brooks. There's the pass to Murray. Launches it. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just one three-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
Take a look at what Harden's been doing. 12 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
Now, his outside stroke has looked really good today.
First one falls for him. Good on both. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Well, they're getting way too many easy shots in the paint. So this timeout is specifically for that reason. You got to tighten up the defense and start to make it harder for that offensive team.
I know it's easier said than done, but right now it just doesn't seem like the necessary effort is there.
Against Harris. And the shot is long.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those, and this lead will be double digits.
And here's Harden for 3. Another miss by Harden. Bulls trail by 9. Now Harris. Releases. The Bulls keep it alive. And again, Chicago, no good. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Robinson and the powerful one-handed slam.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
Harris outside. Walker. Back to Harris. Outside, Walker. Shot to stop the run. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. 12 points now in the game for Walker. Now, here is Harden. Here's Murray. Back to Harden. Beyond the arc. No good.
Boy, look at the rebound totals. He is absolutely dominating out there.
Boy, that's been something to watch. My goodness.
And here's Walker. He feeds it to Carmelo. Releases from 15. That is good. The Nuggets leading by 6. Back to Robinson. On the wing, Harden. The feed to Brooks. And he was fouled on the way out. 2 free throws now for him.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Brooks. 15 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
I'll tell you what, he should not hesitate to keep firing from out there because he's got the touch tonight.
Both good from the line that time. Bulls trail by 8. Anthony left side. Little turnaround. Another one falls for Chicago.
Now you gotta love the footwork. How about that turnaround?
The Nuggets have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Brooks setting the pick for Harden. Harden draws the double. Brooks up on top. And again, Denver no good. Robinson, that's good.
Boy, he crashed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
The Bulls have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Back to Anthony. Guarded by Harden. It's Carmelo Anthony on the way. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And so here's Denver. Now Murray. Pass to Martin. The dish to Robinson. Harden right side. Just 4 to shoot. The 11-footer. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got 4 rebounds in this game.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Yeah, you know, even from his college days at Syracuse, Carmelo has always had the ability to step up in crunch time and more often than not deliver. When the fourth quarter rolls around, he seems to take his game to another level.
Well, with the way that Melo is able to create his own shot, Steve, off the dribble or in the post, that makes him very valuable and dangerous, particularly in the fourth quarter. I mean, he's a guy that makes it really hard to defend him because he's so versatile.
Now here is Harris after the miss from Brooks. Here's Walker with the 3. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists in the game. Harden dishes to Robinson. It's Martin on the wing. Passes it to Murray. The shot is off. And the Bulls going the other way now.
You know, something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound totals are almost identical.
No separation there. Not yet anyway.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Harden against Walker. Harden kicks to Brooks. Back to Harden. 3-pointer, and that one's good. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Getting a feel out there from long range, guys. That's his second 3 of the half.
Here's the screen. Stanford, guarded by Robinson. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
I'll tell you what, the first half may have been a little slow, but both clubs really picking up the intensity here in the second.
I'll say that's for sure. I mean, things have really ramped up here.
Harden with it. Gives him the lead pass. Martin attacking. Some solid defense from Harris. Robinson, that's good.
Good job there recognizing the mismatch and then just going straight up with the shot. He's got a major height advantage.
Now here is Harris. He kicks it to Carmelo. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Harden the pass to Robinson. Feeds to Brooks. And Anthony sends it back. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. Bogdanovich is checked in for Denver. Denver calls timeout. They trail by 1. There's 1:54 left in the 4th. There's 1:54 left in the 4th quarter. There's the block. Martin dishes to Robinson. Chicago grabs a miss. Harris has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it down. Wide open look. Bullseye. And now a 3-point Bulls lead. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And I love their hustle because they're getting a lot of second chance opportunities just as a result of playing hard.
The Bulls shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Left to play in the final quarter. Shot clock at 6. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
We're seeing the Nuggets unable to defend against Harris.
He has 9 rebounds and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
Well, anytime they've needed him, he's come through defensively. He's made a major impact on this game.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And Bogdanovich kicks to Harden with the shot. Denver gets it back.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
And that is the shot of the game.
Well, he's got the guts and courage to take it and the skill to make it.
Well, we can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yep. This is what happens when you allow Carmelo Anthony to heat up.
We've got 33 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Outside for Martin. From downtown. Chicago grabs the miss.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with it. It's a tough day so far.
Yeah, you got to freeze the clock. I mean, that's the enemy in this situation.
A few misses at the line, and they're in good shape.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. Does get the second one, and that puts them up by 5. Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're behind by 5. We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, the way to go here, you got to get a quick basket and then a foul. That's the only course of action at this point.
And it's key who they foul. Don't send an excellent free throw shooter to the line here.
So it's Denver now. It's a 5-point game. The pass to Murray. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. That one just took the air right out of the crowd.
Yeah, he simply said, sit down and keep quiet with that one.
Yeah, that's right. Nothing coming out of these fans now.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And you got to think those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Outside, Martin for 3. Nails the triple. Chicago calls timeout. They're in front by 2. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Easy boy, come on!
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the seconds. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead. The alley-oop. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
Well, that'll do it for us. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, Kevin Harlan saying so long. And as we end the game, we bring you our Jordan Player of the Game.
Welcome to NBA basketball. This is 2K Sports bringing it to you live. Sunday night in the...
Welcome, everyone. This is what you've been waiting for. The NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. A quick check now at the starting lineups for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Crowder?
Well, he's one of the premier defenders in the game, Kevin. Really embraces that challenge to guard the top-tier scorers and make life difficult for them.
And Steve, just like you, when you shot, you had a favorite spot on the floor when you played. His favorite spot seems to be that 3 from the corner.
Yeah. This game in Sacramento marks the start of a homestand for the Kings. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in Oakland. They come into this one feeling good about the matchup. They've taken both games so far this season.
That was a game in hostile territory, too, guys. And it seemed like they had confidence right from the beginning, unbothered by being on the road.
And, you know, their shots were falling. From the top to the bottom of that lineup, their guys were heated up.
Golden State moving the ball around. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game.
Looked to me like the defender didn't get squared up and get his feet set.
Good work by the officials. A nice call. That play can be tough to judge sometimes.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Clock at 6. A free ball. And again, no good by Golden State. Last outing for Sacramento, they won that game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And what that game came down to, guys, was their ability to use that three-point shot so effectively.
The work they did on the perimeter was absolutely outstanding. Way too much for that defense to be able to handle.
And Jackson gets it to go.
Yeah, they're really doing a nice job of stringing together solid possessions and building that lead up.
That's the key, Steve. They'll stay in control of this game if they can just avoid any lulls going forward.
Number 15 drops in the tray.
The first bucket for this offense, 1 of 4 to start the game.
Sacramento's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And there's the feed to Durant. Warriors with the rebound. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Their defense got absolutely destroyed in that game, guys. They weren't closing out on the perimeter shooters. They were allowing people to get into the paint and score from point-blank range. Just an overall abysmal effort.
Yeah, something was missing, no doubt about that. They let an opponent shoot a really high percentage, and that's got to be a concern going forward.
An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above-the-rim action.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw tonight. Here's Jackson. Against the Lakers, he was really on his game. Pass to Adams. Got a piece of it. Number 1. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
Here's Crowder. Last game he had 13. They set the pick. Number 15. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Well, you got to admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season, shooting better than 90% from the stripe.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
And the first one at the line is good. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Adams. He ties it up.
You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have when he steps to the line.
Jackson kicks to Ibaka. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Number 22. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know, last game, guys, he shot very well from the stripe. Made a nice contribution there.
Yeah, he sure did. Turned in a really nice performance.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
So it's the Warriors now. They trail by 3. first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Good. He has 5. Kings have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Jackson dishes to Ibaka. Jackson with it. 5 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. With the teardrop, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Golden State gets called for the foul. The Kings shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Come on, you can take this.
The first free throw is good. And the Warriors making a change here. He hits both from the strike. Warriors trail by 3. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Mike Brown. And what'd you find out, Doris?
He talked a little bit about their defensive mindset, saying essentially that they're willing to sacrifice a little bit of space on the interior if it allows them to stay tight on their outside shooters. He said, listen, it's no secret they like to attack you from long range. That's what we're looking to stop tonight.
Doris, thank you. Obviously, Clark, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense.
Well, yeah, it is, Kevin, but the upside is you're not getting broken down in the lane and you're not giving them free throws, but you still have to challenge those shots.
Ibaka outside. 3-pointer. Kept alive by Sacramento. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Number 15. And another 3 for Golden State.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
Yeah, that's twice in a row now where they've done exactly the opposite and backed off.
Now here is Ibaka. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
You know, even against defense as tight as that, you expect him to bury those.
I don't know. I mean, we've seen him hit those in the past, but like you said, the defender was on him like glue. It would have been quite a bucket.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Outside Jackson. Soft touch off the glass. Jackson's got 7 points.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Tatum defended by Durant. Golden State moving it around. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. 0-0. Buries the long-range jumper.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the 3-point variety.
Yeah, and unless they make some rotations and closeouts defensively, there's more to come, Clark.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
Let's take a look here at the Kings and how they're stacking up as this season ramps up right now. 2nd in field goal percentage, 3rd in assists, and they're ranked 3rd in lowest amount of turnovers per game. That's the sign of a team that understands the importance of taking care of the ball.
Now let's talk about the shooting for a second, Clark, because you look at that number, that's impressive. And that's a direct result of having a game plan every night, being well coached, disciplined, and really working hard and being unselfish in order to get good shots. And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks just to get you some open looks like that one.
Rumble defended by Crowder. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. And let's run down for you the top 3-point shooting point guards in the league this season. And you look at Jackson, 3rd in the NBA. He's someone that if you leave him alone, he's going to knock it down.
Well, a lot of the point guards in the NBA don't get enough credit for how well they shoot the ball. So give this group their due. Some outstanding long-range shooters right there.
No question about it, Steve. And being able to knock down the 3 ball as well as this group can makes them so much more effective at the point guard spot. It really causes problems for the defense.
Number 15. Here's Humble. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. 5 points in the game. The Kings trailing. Now here's Jackson. He's got 7. There's the 3. And that one's good.
That's 4 or 5 to start this game, guys. He's rolling.
Golden State's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point line in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Shoots. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. Sacramento's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Durant, the pass to Jackson. In low to Ibaka. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
And you know, frustrated Steve is over.
Well, you know what, Kevin? Come on, I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up. I mean, he threw it down with force. Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen, and they send a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
And the first one drops. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And so he makes both from the line. The Kings leading. Here's Bullock. 8 points his last outing. Passes to Allen. He dishes it to Beasley. Kicks it out to Gay. Allen. Great look, but off the mark.
Really good performance so far on the boards for this club.
Boy, I like the way they've done a great job carving out space under the basket when the shots have gone up.
And here are the Kings now. He kicks it to Biyombo. Pass to Bullock. Pulls up on the elbow. Good on the jump shot. Bullock's got his first points of the game.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Unselfish basketball on the interior. I love that, and you got to think the coaching staff does too.
Kicks it to Gay. He passes it to Bullock. The dish to Biyombo. Double-0. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Allen kicks to Biyombo. And the pass to Bullock. Dishes it to Biyombo. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam. No challenge from the defense there. Clark could have put that one through any way he wanted.
And I love the choice there, partner. Going hard to the hoop for that throwdown.
Yeah, that's invisible defense leading to a very visible finish.
Warriors trail by 4. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltender.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
A lot of noise coming from these fans. Pretty unhappy with that call.
Well, you know, we've got a lot of amateur officials in the crowd, and not one of them liked it.
Here's Bullock, defended by Jones. Bullock passes to Beasley. I got him! A feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
0-0. By Beasley. Number 11. The shot will not go. Nice D from Biyombo.
They got a narrow edge here in rebounding early on. You wonder how much that'll play going forward.
Well, I like the way they've set the tone. You know, they're going to have to continue to work at it, but rebounds will be key in this game, no question about it.
Now here's Gay. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. We take a look at the Kings. 4th in the conference, an excellent season so far for them, though they'd like to jump into the top tier, maybe the top 3. And, of course, the Warriors, a half game back.
Well, right now for the Kings, they've looked really strong here in the early going. They seem like they've come together really nicely as a group. You can see the confidence with this team.
Yeah, and the league's taking notice. I mean, they're more than capable of beating any club in the league right now.
Now here's Allen. Beasley outside. Noette, they batted on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. 0-0. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
To the paint. Here's Gay. It's rebounded by Golden State. High, arcing shot, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Warriors have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. And he knocks down the first one. And the Kings making a change here. So he gets them both. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Kings lead by 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
This way.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assist. We're seeing great offensive movement.
We've got Rudy Gay, and it's Adams, and at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. The Warriors trailing. They host the Spurs after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Boy, some really good matchups, and that San Antonio Spurs game definitely one to be checking out.
Oh, boy, looks like he was injured there.
Oh, boy, this is something you hate to see, Clark.
You know, it sure is. Injuries, though, are really an unfortunate part of the game, inevitable at times. Hopefully it's nothing serious.
Jay Crowder's checked in for the Kings. Pass to Sharp. Here's Bullock. He feeds it to Beasley. 5 to shoot. Fader on the way.
Yeah, here's a guy who gives the coach the luxury of a very simple play call, which is just the ISO. Get him the ball and get out of the way, and good things are going to happen.
And I know he's a fan favorite because he can catch fire immediately at any point in the ball game and just start pouring it in from all over the place.
The free throw drops in for Beasley. And the Kings making a change here. Adams checked in. And Beasley drops both of them. The Warriors shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Passes it to McDaniel. Outside, Jones. Snatched away. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Sharp. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see which teams have been the NBA's best in the rebounding department. In third, the Warriors.
Yeah, this team's success has always been tied to their rebounding. Just a physically dominant club.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. Warriors trail by 3. Down low, number 11. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Well, not the best statistic for him. I mean, his performance at the line, of course, very low numbers.
You know, his performance at the foul line this season might be the first thing he points to as a priority to improve.
On offense, here are the Kings. Back to Adams. Pass to Bullock. Here's the 3. The Warriors pull it in. Beasley with the steal. He passes to Bullock. Back to Beasley. The 3. And the shot is good. Beasley's got 5 points now this quarter.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Jones with it. Now guarded by Bullock. McDaniel the pass to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets it to go from the high post. He has 6. The Kings have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Feeds to Crowder. The pass to Sharp. He dishes it to Crowder. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the Kings lead by 3. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
Oh, boy, this is something you hate to see, Clark.
You know, it sure is. Injuries, though, are really an unfortunate part of the game, inevitable at times. Hopefully it's nothing serious.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. They set the pick. Doubled by Adams. The feed to Jones. Number 11. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 5.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
Yep, that's something that the defense has to put a stop to. Maybe a defensive adjustment is necessary here.
Here's Bullock. He kicks it to Crowder. And the Kings check on 2 more.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Now here's Jones. He's coming off a 13-point game against Cleveland. Shot off the screen. Tatum. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
The Warriors have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
And their success rate from the stripe this season, about 77%.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
First free throw is good. The Warriors making a switch here. Both shots good from the stripe. Timeout called by the Kings.
He's definitely shaken up. They're using the timeout to let their trainer take a look at it. It's still early on as the new basketball season gets underway for Golden State. Here's where they stand. Second in blocks. Third in rebounds. And they also show up in the top 5 in not giving up the ball. This is a low turnover team. They value possessions, and they really concentrate on taking care of the rock.
Man, Clark, let's talk about those blocks because you know what that does? When you're a guard and you've got great shot blockers behind you, it allows you to play with more aggressiveness on the perimeter, and that can really disrupt an offense.
So it's the Warriors now after the missed three from Crowder. Now Jones. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Just 4 to shoot. Here's McDaniel. And that one hits back iron. The Kings have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Beasley kicks to Crowder. Pass to Sharp. This one for 3. Gets it to go. And the Kings lead by 4.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Jones with it. Now guarded by Bullock. Number 1. No good. So the Kings will take it the other way. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. And that's game 2 of the string of 4 games played at home.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
So it's the Warriors now after the made shot from Crowder. They set the pick. Number 1. And the Warriors miss again.
Tell you, he had all the time in the world to get that shot off.
Bullock passes to Crowder. Kings moving the ball around. Let's go. No good from Bullock.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Jones drives in, and there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And you can hear the reaction of the fans to that call.
Well, it's obvious they did not like it, Steve.
Here's Jackson. He's got 10. Durant sets a screen for Jackson. Kicks to Crowder. Back to Jackson. The dish to Crowder. He feeds it to Jackson. 5 on the clock. From downtown. That's good. Crowder's got 9 points in the quarter.
It's his first three-pointer of the second half, which actually makes it his first of the game.
From past the arc. It's hauled in by the Kings.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Just absolute domination in this one for Jackson. 10 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
Well, it's no secret. I mean, the more points he can come up with from out there, the better off they'll be offensively with their spacing.
And he makes the first. And the Warriors making a change here. Jones is checked in. And so Jackson nails both of them. Warriors trail by 9. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Shot from the top of the key. Buries the jump shot.
And he's someone the defense has to keep track of at all times because, you know, even when he doesn't have the ball, he moves so well without it. He's constantly a threat to catch and shoot.
And the consistency of his jump shot is another thing we should say about him. I mean, it doesn't matter how many defenders are firing at him, his stroke is never changing. With a much bigger man guarding him, that's not an easy shot to get off. Never mind to knock down. Terrific basket.
Jones with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Nice job coming off that screen.
What a great little run he's on here in the quarter.
Kings leading now by 7. And here is Durant. He had 10 points in the win against the Lakers. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Trent, and it's blocked by Adams. One-on-one fast break. Jackson. Outside Durant. Dishes to Crowder. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Warriors trail by 7. Tatum. They get it back. The Kings have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Jackson against Jones. Plenty of space. And the shot's good from Crowder. Crowder's got 11 points in the quarter.
And he's shaken off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Outside, Jones. Tatum, defended by Durant. 6 to shoot. Takes the 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Adams has got his 3rd rebound on the night.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Beasley kicks to Adams. Gives him the lead pass. It's Jackson with the drive. Misses in close.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Pass to McDaniel. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Durant's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Pass to Beasley. Feeds it to Crowder. Sacramento again missing.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Well, for a guy that shoots like he does, I mean, I'd say that is an easy look. He didn't get off to much of a start early on, but he seems to have shaken off the rust here in the quarter.
Here is Durant after the Warriors pick up 3. Outside Jackson. Left side Jackson. Puts up the baby hook. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
Well, you look at the numbers on the season, he's shooting 86% from the free throw line.
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
That free throw, no good. And the Warriors making a change here. And the 2nd free throw, good.
The 2-possession lead is what they were looking for there, so they can deal with that one miss.
There's a good screen. Tatum. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
The Warriors have made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. The first one falls, and the Warriors making a change here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Kings leading now by 3. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
Number 15, guarded by Jackson. Duran drops in the layup for 2. 11 points in the game.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says. Still anybody's game, though.
Golden State moving it around. Shoots the 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Ibaka's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
The basket good off the assist from Durant. And that's now 6 points for Serge Ibaka.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Tatum through on the 14-footer.
He's finally starting to get it going here offensively.
Kings leading now by 3. Outside Durant. There's 47 seconds left now here in the second. Beyond the arc. Gets it to go. Jackson's got 18 points.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Number 15. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the three as well as they can take the three.
For the three, another three for Sacramento.
They've done a really good job of knocking down their long-distance shots here in the second quarter. I mean, they're shooting just above 40% from downtown. That's outstanding.
Tatum misses off the right iron. 2 on the clock. And we finished one half of basketball. The Kings on top. They're up by 6. Well, folks, stay tuned for the halftime show with Damon Bruce for all the highlights from...
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
It's time. The
Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. It's been one outstanding game so far from Jackson.
Boy, he put on a show from the three-point line in the first half, didn't he? We'll see if the halftime break had any cooling effect on him.
Yeah, we'll soon find out because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does cool off.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Number 22. Good on the 13-footer. 15 points in the game. Warriors trail by 8. There's a screen. Number 1. No good with the triple. The Kings shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Durant dishes to Crowder. Outside Jackson. Clock at 6. Outside Durant. Goes up to the stripe. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. You have to like what we're seeing from Jackson.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
Well, we get a look here now at the small forwards with the fastest hands in the league and generating the most steals per game. Kevin Durant third.
And this set of guys can do as much or more damage with their defense as they can with their offense. And that damage isn't just limited to one part of the court.
Yeah, you kick that one right between the uprights, Steve. As small forwards, they're called on to cover a lot of distance at the defensive end. A lot of ground they need to cover. Those steals have come from everywhere.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the defense still needs to keep an eye on him.
Number 22. Misses off the left iron.
Well, you have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Number 1. His three-pointers off the mark. Kings leading now by 7. Jackson drives in, shoots, and Durant gets it to go. The assist by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 assists tonight.
The thing you notice right off the bat from the statistics, just his three-point percentage. I mean, it's a terrific number, and it's a combination of things. Good shot selection, his mechanics are solid, and his movement on the perimeter is outstanding.
And also, he catches a lot of defenders off balance, Steve, with his ability to pull up and drain shots off the bounce. It's a very effective skill to have.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. First one falls for him. Jackson hits both of them. Warriors trail by 11. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Bum ball defended by Crowder. Clock at 4. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
He passes to Jackson. The pass to Durant. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Fades and shoots. Jackson, that's good. Jackson's got 22.
Coming out strong here in the third quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
Golden State moving it around. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
So we got a moment now to check out the story on Reggie Jackson. A lot of great basketball from him this year. 6th in assists, 11th in scoring, and his three-point field goal accuracy has been really impressive. He's ranked in the top 15.
And, you know, looking again, Steve, at his place among the top 10 assist men, he's been providing a lot of room service dimes to his teammates, and I hope they appreciate it.
Timeout called by the Kings.
You know, he wants to tinker a little bit, and he's taking the time to do so right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. He just didn't like some of the things he saw out there, a bit uncomfortable, and wanted to talk it over.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Adams, the pass to Durant. Backing down. Back to Adams. 6 on the shot clock. And Durant, here we go. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Jackson's got 25 points in the game. Here's Humble. And again, no good by Golden State. On offense, here are the Kings. They're on a 13-3 run. Number 22. The Warriors making a switch here. And here are the Kings now. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Adams with it. Right now averaging 11 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Expanding his range. The Warriors pull it in. Stolen by Jackson. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Jackson's got 9 points here in the second half.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. This shooting has been off the charts.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Yeah, he is none too pleased with the play of his club out there, and looks like they need a little time to get things sorted out here.
I don't know of any coaches that would be too happy if they just saw their team give up a run like this one.
And the Warriors making a change here. Number 15 makes it off the glass. He's got 13.
Boy, you can't run an inbounds play any better than that right there.
Kings leading now by 16. Jackson off the pick from Durant. Jackson drives in. Here's the break. 0-0. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
That lead pass allowed him to get straight to the hoop without losing any momentum.
Durant sets a screen for Jackson. He dishes it to Durant. Lets it go with a 3. Can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 14. Number 15. From outside, off the mark. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. There's the pick. The feed to Jackson. Shot on the wing. Will not go. This is off the front iron. 0-0. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Golden State Warriors. They host the Spurs after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Kings.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And they're also finding easy points from the free throw line, Clark. This is a team that is attacking, getting fouled, and making it pay.
Kings leading now by 12. Outside Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line.
Come on, you can hit this!
The first free throw is good. And so Jackson nails both of them.
And if they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half.
Good. He's got 14.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
Allen outside. Back to Jackson. The shot misses. Warriors trail by 11. Inside, Duran. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Let's take a second to see the teams that have been the toughest inside this season so far. Second, the Warriors.
And I think a lot of it has to do with their defensive schemes, guys, because they rotate beautifully, and somebody is always there to protect the basket.
That free throw missing. Kevin Durant's checked in for the Kings. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Kings leading now by 11. He kicks it to Jackson. Allen outside. The tray. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 6 assists now in the game. They set the screen. Lets the 3 fly. Out of bounds. Sacramento takes possession. Chance to check out the Sacramento Kings' upcoming schedule. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Sacramento's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Pass to Durant. Here's Biyombo. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Well, not the best statistic for him. I mean, his performance at the line, of course, very low numbers.
And it's really baffling. I don't know how he lost his touch at the line so dramatically, guys. I mean, and it happened quickly as well. He's nowhere close to what he shot from the line last season.
The Kings making a switch here. Crowder's checked in. He doesn't get the second one. Warriors trail by 15. Tatum. Good on the triple. He's got 9.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Gay, that's a 2-pointer. Cans the shot from the wing. Gay's got his first basket of the night. Warriors have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
Golden State moving it around. And that's collected by Gay.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gay's got 4 this quarter. Warriors trail by 16. Here's the screen. Number 1 gets it to go from beyond the arc.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Gay kicks to Allen. Back to Gay. Baseline jumper. Another miss by Gay. The Warriors have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Off the screen. And it's Golden State with another.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
Kings leading now by 11. Now here's Jackson. He has 29. The dish to Crowder. A three-pointer off the mark. The Warriors have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. 0-0. Another 3 for Golden State.
Boy, the shots finally dropping for them in bunches, and I'll tell you what, the complexion of this game has totally changed.
You know, that kind of offensive eruption was the only thing that was going to get them back into this one.
And Durant, here we go. Outside Jackson, shot clock at 6. Allen's shot is off.
Tough three-point try there with a hand in his face.
Boy, you'd be lucky to make that one against great defense.
There's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Boy, I like the way he carved out just enough space to get his hands on the missed shot and then rattle the rim on the putback.
And the gap narrow.
They're closing it fast.
Well, that's the effort of the team ready to fight back into this game.
Durant kicks to Allen. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 5 assists tonight. 1:07 left in the third quarter. Now a timeout called by Golden State. You have to like what we're seeing from Jackson.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. He got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
And the Warriors making a change here. Double-zero, defended by Durant. 55 seconds left here in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Number 15, smooth as silk on the finger roll. 15 points in the game.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Outside Durant. Backs him down. Number 22. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, he's got a nice-looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, a lot of times he'll hit that shot regardless of the defense.
And it's Durant with the rebound.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent, the result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Tries from 7. Number 22. Off the mark. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Kings lead by 7. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter under.
Coming up Wednesday.
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Adams is out there with Jay Crum. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Durant. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Drive. Oh, here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Throws down off the coast-to-coast draw.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yes, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
It's rebounded by Adams.
He thought he could knock that one down, but the defense was really all over him.
Jackson kicks to Durant. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over him.
And the Warriors making a change here. That's good from Durant. Warriors trail by 12. There's the pick. Number 1. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Poked away. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, Mike Brown was just going over the plan with his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
Thanks, Doris. On the wing, Jackson. Pocket 6. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jackson's got 5 points now this quarter.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
0-0. Defended by Durant. Duran. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And he knocks down the first one. And the Kings making a change here. Beasley's checked in. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Kings leading now by 12. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. There's the bucket. Good. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Back to Jones. From the arc. Hits the bucket. 22 points for him.
Starting to get it rolling, guys. That's 4 3-pointers for the game. 3 of them coming in this second half.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
The Warriors making a switch here. Warriors trail by 11. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. 0-0. Guarded by Jackson. Outside, Jones. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
That's a poor possession. You just give away the ball with a sloppy pass.
Kings leading now by 11. Here's Jackson. Shot's good from Adams.
That's exactly what they had in mind on that possession.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Humble. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Beasley kicks to Jackson. Unloads. And again, it's Sacramento converted. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Jackson against Jones. Number 1. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it and look to finish the play right there.
The Warriors making a switch here. And the free throw, no good. Kings leading now by 13. Here's Beasley. Misses with the tough leaning jump shot. Golden State moving the ball around. Fires from deep. And good on the basket. Book it.
Wow, he's got such a sweet three-point stroke. The way he can shoot it, forcing opposing bigs out on the perimeter, can really open up the lane.
Kings have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Beasley off a pick from Jackson. Back to Beasley. Outside for Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Number 22. There's the block. Double zero. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Passes it to Adams. Kicks it to Jackson. He's feeling it. Again, the miss by the Kings. Warriors trail by 10. Number 1. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
That's more like it. That's 9 points for him coming off three-pointers in this half.
And the Kings shooting inefficient, 53% from the field. Jackson drives in.
Yeah, the defender draped all over.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Warriors.
Man, they keep piling up the assists, guys. Great ball movement.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
He's off on the second. Warriors trail by 8. There's the triple. And another 3 for Golden State.
This is incredible. It's been a three-point barrage since halftime.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, it has been impressive.
Beasley sets a screen for Jackson. That's good. Jackson's got 39.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
There's the screen. Fires the 3. Can hit. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 9-point Kings lead. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. I don't like to see this.
Yeah, and as many times as you see it, Clark, you never like to see a player have to come out of the game with an injury.
Especially when it's your own teammate. But the other guys just have to step up in the meantime to make up for his absence. Next guy up is what we say.
Number 11. And again, no good by Golden State. Kings leading now by 9. Number 22. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 8th assist in the game. Tatum, over by Beasley. Number 11 nails the wide-open jump shot.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Well, it took them a while, but they're finally starting to get some rhythm offensively on the outside.
Outside Jackson. He feeds it to Beasley. There's the steal. Bumbo guarded by Jackson. Bumbo defended by Crowder. Shot clock at 3. Number 11. And it's blocked by Adams. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. And the Warriors making a change here. Kings leading now by 10.
Come on, baby, let's get one more.
Outside Jackson. And he banks in the layup. Jackson's got 43 points.
He is just eating this team alive with his offense. It's been a matchup nightmare.
Launches it. But they get it done.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
It's a great play under the boards for him, and you know that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, I mean, they're there for him game in, game out.
And they double up Jackson. Durant kicks to Crowder. 6 to shoot. Cannot hit. So Golden State will take it the other way. There's the pick. Tatum. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Dishes it to Durant. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Durant's got 9 points here in the second half.
Now it looks like he's starting to get things going here after that scoreless first half.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Warriors trail by 10. Some nice passing by Golden State. Wide open. Rebounded by Adams. Adams has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Jackson off the pick from Crowder. Jackson passes to Adams. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
Yeah, he showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
That's good from Adams. Warriors trail by 13. Tatum, defended by Durant. Tatum. And draw from three-point range.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Durant. Number 1. No good on the 3. Kings leading now by 13. Durant attacking. Crowder. The offensive rebound. Number 22. And he makes good on the layup. He's got 22.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
To halt the run. Crowder pulls it in.
I'll tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack. You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Sacramento's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
I'll tell you what, wandering aimlessly out of bounds like that might earn him a ticket to the bench.
There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
You know, guys, the teamwork and rhythm we saw from them earlier just isn't there right now. They've lost it, and the turnovers are starting to pile up.
Outside Jackson. Number 22. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He's got 24.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
Kevin Durant with the rebound. The Kings shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 on the clock. The fadeaway. The stupendous finish in traffic. And the Kings lead by 17.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, that's how you close out a game, Steve.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Pass to Jackson. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. How much to be critical of at this ring, Clark?
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Steve and Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, Reggie Jackson.